The girlfriend of reputed Boston mob boss Whitey Bulger is changing her tune, and some of his victims not exactly happy about that.
Greig was on the run with Bulger for 16 years. National correspondent Jim Axelrod is here with more on the story. Jim, hello to you.
Good morning, Gail. You know, the headline here is that after first pleading not guilty last summer, Greig wants to change that to guilty. And the key seems to be an agreement with federal prosecutors that she will not have to testify against her longtime boyfriend, Whitey Bulger.
Relatives of some of reputed mobster Whitey Bulger's alleged victims, who met with federal prosecutors on Monday, are angry.
She's pretty much, if you ask me, like everybody else, got a sweetheart deal.
They were told Greig will plead guilty on Wednesday to 3 charges related to helping Bulger avoid being captured for 16 years. But while each carries a maximum of 5 years in prison, she could get as little as 32 months total.
She helped keep that guy on the run. We could have had questions and answered 16 years ago.
Last summer, Greig and Bulger were arrested at this apartment in Santa Monica, California, where they'd been living under false identities for more than a decade. Law enforcement officers raided the home, uncovering a large cache of money and weapons.
Over $800,000 in cash, more than 30 firearms to include pistols, rifles, and shotguns, several types of knives, and several pieces of false identification.
Bulger, the head of the notorious Winter Hill Gang in Boston, was wanted for 19 murders allegedly committed in the late 1970s and 80s. He'd fled Boston in 1994 after a corrupt FBI agent told him he was about to be indicted. In a signed statement, Greig admitted to a close personal relationship with Bulger, helping him obtain false Social Security numbers and birth certificates, but coughed up remarkably little about the weapons and money found in the apartment or any of Bulger's crimes.
I just think that there's been so many deals made and nobody's in jail, everybody's walking around, and nobody's taking any consideration for the families.
As for Whitey Bulger himself, his trial is expected to begin in November. Will he look for a deal? According to associates and investigators, Whitey Bulger loves nothing more than a circus. He's 82 years old. If he's going to die in jail either way, then he may just opt for the circus of a trial. Guys?
Jim, nice to have you here this morning. Thank you.